So I am in Kula, and it is on the beautiful island of Maui, and I'm here with Earl. Now, Earl, I'm going to let you tell me exactly where we're at.
Well, we're exactly where we're at. It's about 1,000 feet of elevation here on the slopes of Haleakala, and you are on Hawaii Sea Spirits Organic Farm and Distillery.
And we are standing in front of sugarcane because y'all do a great vodka.
Yes.
Let's talk about that a little bit.
Well, we make actually two spirits here on the farm. So we make Ocean Vodka, and we also make Deep Island Hawaiian rum. And we are making both of those spirits actually from USDA certified organic sugarcane.
And I love that because there's 80 acres, is that what this is?
80 acres of farmland, yes.
And you guys really have, this isn't just a label for you, organic. You've really stepped up on every level of this product to make it
Absolutely, absolutely. We've done work with the University of Hawaii, Maui Nui Botanical Gardens, in an effort to really make sure that we're growing everything organically here.
And when it says Ocean Vodka, you know, you're not going out with a bucket and grabbing ocean water, but it really is a deep, deep ocean water.
It is actually. There is a facility off the coast of the Big Island called the Nelha facility, and that's where we're getting our deep ocean mineral water from. It is desalinated, of course, but it's still, even though it has had the sodium removed, or most of the sodium removed, it still has all of the minerals still intact, things like potassium, calcium, and magnesium.
And the family, it's the Smith family, right?
Smith family, that's correct.
And you know, I like that because there's changes in every part of every nation has changes, and there's been some changes on Maui, but they've really stepped up to make a difference in those big changes to make it better for the island itself.
I think so. I mean, there have been a lot of changes here on the island. As of December of 2016, sugarcane is no longer being commercially produced here on the island.
And that's what they call the plantation farms.
The plantation farms. They've gone away. So in some sense, you know, we're kind of the keepers of the torch. We're still growing the sugarcane, and we're actually growing it organically now, which is very different than the way that it used to be done.
So Earl, why is being organic so important to this family? And then tell me a little bit about what we went through today on this tour.
Well, I think the main reason that the organic is so important for the Smith family is the fact that they've been here for 3 generations here on Maui.
Right.
And very steeped in local culture. And it's just actually part of Hawaiian culture. There's this profound respect not only for the land, but there's also a profound respect for the ocean. There's this understanding that this is what feeds us, that this is what takes care of us. So the better stewards that we can be of the land and of the ocean, then the better off we're all going to be in the long run.
Absolutely.
You know, and as far as what we saw today, you know, when you come up to Ocean Vodka, when you come up to our farm, the idea is to give you as much of the farm experience as we can and literally take you from the process from the very, very beginning all the way to the end, literally from the farm to the bottle. So not only do you get a chance to actually try the sugar cane in its raw state.
It was delicious.
It is good stuff. It is very good. But we actually show you some of the sugar cane that we're growing, how we're growing it, our very unique organic processes. We're going to take a look at, or we have taken a look at the fermentation process, the juicing process. You know, from there we're going to go into our still and or a distillery, and you're actually going to see the distillation process and how we transition from a sugarcane juice or a sugarcane beer actually into a sugarcane spirit. And then ultimately we're going to end up at our bar, and we'll walk you through a tasting. Most people have never taken the time to really think about what they're drinking. When you think about vodka, you think about colorless, odorless, tasteless spirit, and I think once you actually sit down and actually sample our vodka, and specifically, you realize that there is actually some character there that you're going to pick up, and we always want to let people experience that for themselves, and then they can make an educated decision.
Excellent.
Yeah, and then ultimately we get to try the rum. Of course, I have a little soft spot in the heart for the rum myself. So.
And so do you think in the future, are you planning on more besides just the vodka and the rum? Is that a secret, or is that a possibility?
I hope so. I hope there's always more coming. I say stay tuned.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
And you have a great website, because although we really can't, you're not a distributor, you're a distiller, so we can't buy it directly from here online. But you do have a great website with so much information. What is that website?
The website is oceanvodka.com. That website will provide you not only locations for where you can find the spirits locally in your area. There's also a great resource there for some recipes. If you're looking for a new vodka recipe.
Who isn't, right? All the time.
There's some great recipes on that page. And And also there's got a lot of great history and talks a little bit more in depth about what we're doing, why we're doing it here.
Yeah. Well, you know, it was delightful for me to be here, not only because of the vodka, but the history really is fascinating in all of the islands in Hawaii. There's just a lot of things that we don't know, and that they've stepped up and made a great beverage out of stuff that's right here on Maui is really delightful. So for more information, we always invite you to go to gardentime.tv. We'll kick you over to their website. You can grab some of that vodka for yourself. Earl, really, such a pleasure, my friend. Thank you so much. Mahalo.